Hi there, this is Sean Broderick for UncommonWisdomDaily.com. Oil prices are zigzagging their way higher, which is bewildering for many Americans because we haven't seen an economic recovery. Not yet, anyway. In fact, there is an economic recovery and higher oil use, but it's just not in America, it's in China. Even before the economy slid into a ditch, people in America, Europe, and Japan were already reducing their oil usage. Take a look at this chart. You can see that developed regions of the world reduced their consumption of oil by almost 800,000 barrels per day between 2005 and 2007. That's a time when the price of oil was booming. The increases in demand over that period came instead from places like China, India, and the Middle East. Now look at some recent stats from China. China oil demand is rising, unlike U.S. oil demand. Chinese oil demand grew 4% during the month of April. Chinese stockpiles of oil are going down at the same time that their oil use is going up, which means they are buying a lot more of oil. Down the road, the Chinese will stockpile even more oil, increasing the size of that country's strategic oil reserve up to a 90-day supply. China's implied demand for gasoline jumped over 13% in April from the month before. That's far outpacing the 4% rise in oil use. China's vehicle sales rose 9.4% to 3.83 million cars in the first 4 months of this year. That indicates, along with the rising gasoline sales, that sales of gasoline will rise even faster. And the first 4 months of the year was at the same time that U.S. vehicle sales fell 37%. So this is why oil prices are trending higher. Speculators are betting on China and other emerging markets, leading us out of the global slowdown. But there is another reason why oil is trending higher, and that is that oil has become the anti-dollar. Traders are worried that China, Russia, and other nations of the world may move away from the dollar, so the traders are buying oil. Why? Well, you can use any currency you want, but you'll still use oil. And from the looks of things, China will use a lot more of oil. Well, that's it for today. Thanks very much for tuning in. This is Sean Broderick for UncommonWisdomDaily.com. Thanks.